Don't let a tight budget stop you from creating your dream indoor garden. With just $30, you can start a lush collection of plants that clean your air, lift your mood, and make your space feel alive. Let's dive in. These 9 budget-friendly indoor plants are beautiful, low maintenance, and ready to grow in your home. Want a plant that pays you back with more plants? Start with the spider plant. You can grab one for $26 and watch it go wild. Plant it in well-draining soil and place it in bright, indirect light. Water it lightly and enjoy how easy it is to grow. But here's the real magic: it multiplies fast in just weeks. Baby spinnerets will sprout on long runners. Snip them off, root them in water, and boom, free plants. One $5 investment can explode into a dozen little pots around your house. And don't worry, this plant tells you exactly what it needs. Brown tips? Adjust your watering. Leaves leaning? Just rotate the pot. It's forgiving, fast-growing, and full of life. You're not just buying a plant, you're building a collection. If you want long, trailing vines that make your space feel like a jungle, get a pothos. For just $5 to $7, you can start with a small pot and let it spill over bookshelves, curtain rods, or even your kitchen cabinets. All it takes is a little light and an occasional drink of water. But don't stop there, train it. Use push pins or string to guide the vines across a wall. Cut back the tips to keep it full and drop those cuttings in water. You'll grow new roots in days. Suddenly, you're not just growing one pothos, you're creating a whole green wall. Keep it dust-free, feed it monthly, and watch the leaves double in size. Even beginners love it because it forgives overwatering and bounces back easily. For less than a fast food meal, this plant transforms your room from basic to botanical. Want a plant that thrives even if you forget about it? Meet the snake plant. For $7 to $10, you'll get a bold, upright beauty that purifies the air and demands almost nothing in return. Just give it a sunny corner and a cactus-mixed soil, then walk away. This plant doesn't need weekly attention. Water it once every few weeks solely when the soil is dry to the bottom. It stores water in its thick leaves and can survive droughts like a champ. You'll have a living sculpture with minimal effort. Need more? It's one of the top NASA-recommended air purifiers. It fights toxins and boosts your room's vibe without even trying. If you want style, simplicity, and strength all in one pot, this is your plant. Most indoor plants don't bloom, but this one does. For just $8 to $10, the peace lily gives you glossy leaves and stunning white flowers. Even in low light, just plant it in rich soil, keep it evenly moist, and enjoy the peaceful beauty it brings. And here's the best part: it talks to you. When it's thirsty, it droops dramatically. Water it, and within hours, it springs back to life. It's like having a living, leafy mood ring in your home, one that rewards you with air purify, power, and elegance. Want it to thrive year-round? Feed it monthly in spring and summer. Wipe the leaves to keep them glowing. Remove faded flowers to let new ones bloom. With very little money and just a little love, this plant brings peace and polish to your indoor space. Looking for something nearly indestructible? The ZZ plant is your ultimate champion. Spend just $9 to $11, and you'll get a plant that handles low light, irregular watering, and total neglect like a pro. Place it in any room and forget it for weeks. The secret is in the rhizomes, thick, underground stems that store water and keep the plant going. Use a gritty, fast-draining soil and let it dry out completely between drinks. Then sit back and admire those shiny, dark green leaves that look polished and perfect. No sunlight? No problem. No fertilizer? It still grows. And when you're ready to expand, divide the root ball and grow more. This plant is all reward with zero fuss. For under $12, you'll own one of the strongest survivors in the plant world. Want a plant that tumbles down like a waterfall of green? Get English ivy for $2 to $6. You can grow this trailing beauty that instantly softens shelves, mantles, or hanging pots. It's fast, flexible, and totally charming. Keep the soil slightly moist and give it bright, indirect light. Want it to trail farther? Just let it grow and clip the ends. Take those cuttings, root them in water, and plant them again. You'll multiply your ivy in no time. Don't forget to mist it often and clean the leaves to keep pests away. Train it up a trellis or let it spill freely over the edge of furniture. For the price of a cup of coffee, this plant adds flowing, romantic green to every nook in your home. Imagine having a plant that heals your skin and cleans your air, and costs just $5 to $7. That's aloe vera. It's more than just a pretty succulent. It's your personal first aid kit and air filter rolled into one. Pot it in a bright spot using gritty cactus soil. Water it deeply, but only when the soil is dry as bone. Aloe stores water in its thick, spiky leaves so it needs almost nothing from you. Ignore it for a week or two, and it will still thrive. Snip a leaf when you need it. Use the gel to soothe burns or hydrate dry skin. Let the plant rest, then grow stronger. You get function, fashion, and freshness all in one spiky, sculptural plant for less than the cost of sunscreen. Want your room to feel like a tropical getaway? Plant a parlor palm for only $10 to $12. This graceful plant brings soft, feathery fronds into your space and thrives even in low light. It's your ticket to the jungle, no passport needed. Use standard indoor soil and water when the top inch feels dry. Mist often, especially in dry rooms. This palm loves a bit of humidity and rewards you with clean air and elegant height, perfect for small spaces or lonely corners. Prune brown tips. Feed lightly in summer and let it do the rest. It grows slow but steadily, asking very little as it adds a big tropical punch. For around $10, this palm delivers luxurious vibes without breaking your budget. Need a pop of color that fits on a tiny shelf? Meet the Fittonia, also known as the nerve plant, with red, pink, or white veins streaking across deep green leaves. It's like a natural piece of living art, and it costs only for $6. This one likes moisture and low light. Use rich soil and keep the humidity high. Mist it often or place it on a pebble tray. If you forget to water it, it'll dramatically wilt. But don't panic, give it a drink and it'll perk up in minutes like nothing happened. Pinch it back to keep it bushy, and clean the leaves to help it shine. Whether you tuck it into a terrarium, line it along your windowsill, or gift it to a friend, Fittonia makes a bold, beautiful impact for a tiny price. Now you've got the list 9 stunning indoor plants you can grow for just $30 or less. These aren't just cheap plants. They're air purifiers, mood boosters, space transformers, and self-care companions all in one. So start small, grow bold, and let your indoor garden come to life without draining your wallet.